Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Before we dive into today's video, please take a moment to click on the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support is greatly appreciated. Fans of Deadlist Catch are expressing concern for Captain Keith Colburn after this week's episode, which featured a medical emergency while he was out at sea. The episode captured one of the most intense moments in the show's 20-year history. The dramatic scene began with an argument between Captain Keith and his brother Monty. Shortly after, Keith collapsed in the wheelhouse and became unresponsive for a brief time. Read on to find out what happened and how Keith is doing now. The Deadliest Catch captain found himself sitting on a bench, visibly distressed. He mentioned that his left side had gone numb, and with tears in his eyes, he shared that he couldn't feel his left arm. Given the symptoms, there was immediate concern that he might have experienced a stroke or heart attack. Despite trying to downplay the situation, Monty quickly took charge. He followed instructions from medical professionals relayed through the communication system, ready to assist. As the situation continued to play out on screen, it seemed like it became more important that the ship get to St. Paul Harbor and get Captain Keith transported to a hospital. However, Monty was up against less than hospitable conditions. He was dealing with the stress of his brother having a medical emergency, but he was also navigating through rough swells and dangerous conditions on the water. Fellow Deadliest Catch captains Sick Hansen and Jake Anderson were deeply concerned for Keith. What they were hearing seemed similar to a heartbreaking event that played out at sea 14 years ago. Longtime fans remember when Captain Phil Harris suffered a stroke while at sea. He was airlifted from St. Paul Island in Alaska. However, he died 11 days later. Luckily, Monty was able to get the Wizard F/V to land. Fans watching at home were concerned about how long it took him to get to shore, though. Additionally, Captain Keith would have to go to the hospital via ambulance, which would add more time before he got his critical care. Once Keith was off to get some medical attention, Monty was faced with the decision to go back out to sea and head to the end of the crabbing season without his brother. Seeing this play out on television, one fan questioned why the cameras continued rolling while Keith was going through this scary event. Why do they record these things instead of trying to get the guy medical helicoptered out first? The viewer wrote on X, even though they're out at sea, there has to be something that can be done. When this happened to Phil, it broke my heart, and I haven't watched since. Another fan questioned why Monty didn't call the Coast Guard, but it was explained that an airlift would take several hours to arrive. It was truly a dire situation. Fans will see how things unfold in the next episode, airing October 8. Fortunately, Captain Keith Colburn has been active on social media, so it's known that he's recovered from the medical emergency. Deadliest Catch airs Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Discovery.